Hi California, this is your second example video for the testing pick3pi method. If you are new or need a refresher, with these videos, all I do is I take the number pi, 3.14159, and then I apply certain ways to the numbers basically to try to come up with the potential numbers in the next 7 days, okay? For your state, when I did the back testing, it seems like Mondays are the day they're coming from now, okay, the numbers. On some of these, you will have to do a -1 adjustment, and I'll go through that very detailed later in the video. All right, and then one thing too, California, with your state, I had a very tough time finding what day these numbers were coming from. So I basically tested just regular number Monday through Sunday, and that was not working. So I tested by mirroring the daily 3 number, and then I tested that from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, okay? I did not get to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Sunday. So you will need to, all I saw was that these were coming from Monday, and then I went with it. When you are doing these calculations on your own, you can always test those days that I did not, but just a heads up. And then remember, when you're doing your own calculation, you will need to mirror your daily 3 number, at least for right now. That is the pattern right now that I'm seeing, okay? So in the next little bit of the video, I'm going to be showing you the back testing that I do for this method. So I did go back about a month, and I'll show you the back testing part, and then towards the end, I'll show you the numbers based on that. And let me rephrase. Towards the end of the video, I'll show you the potential numbers in the next 7 days based on my back testing. Okay, so California, remember also that in this video, the math is always going to be lotto math, okay? So here we go. And I will be showing you also the numbers that did not hit, and then I'll be showing you the numbers that did hit with this method, okay? So the number that fell on August 12th on Monday was 843. You mirror that to 398. You're going to add 314, so you got 3 plus 3, which is 6. 9 plus 1, which is 10 or 0. 8 plus 4, which is 12 or 2. And you're also going to minus off the 314. So you have 3 minus 3, which is 0. 9 minus 1, which is 8. 8 minus 4, which is 4. And those two numbers did not hit in those the next 7 days from that date, the August 12th. And then from there, what you do is you're going to add 159 to the 602, which is up here. And you'll also subtract off the 159 from 602. So you have 6 plus 1, which is 7. 10 minus 5, which is 5. And then 12 minus, not minus, okay, 6 plus 1, which is 7. 0 plus 5, which is 5. And then 2 plus 9, which is 11 or 1. When you minus off that 159, you have 6 minus 1, which is 5, 10 minus 5, which is 5, and then 12 minus 9, which is 3. So those two numbers also did not hit in the next 7 days from the August 12 date. You're going to also add 159 and subtract off 159 from the 084. So in this example, you're going to do, again, plus 159, so 0 plus 1, which is 1, 8 plus 5, which is 13, or 3, and then 4 plus 9, which is 13, or 3. When you minus off, you're going to do the 10 minus 1, which is 9, 8 minus 5, which is 3, and then 14 minus 9, which is 5. So that 935 did not hit, that 133 did. So that was a box hit on August 12th. So what was funny with this example, and I don't know if this will happen all of the time, but you had your day number, which is the 843, and then at night, you got a hit from this method. So I thought that was kind of neat. Okay, so that is that example. I'm going to show you a few more. Give me just a second, too. I'm going to get some water real quick. Hang on. Okay. All right, and then, so on August 19th, you had 795 hit, so you mirror that to 240. Again, you're going to add 314, which is 2 plus 3, which is 5. 4 plus 1, which is 5, and then 0 plus 4, which is 4. You're going to minus off 314, so 12 minus 3, which is 9. 4 minus 1, which is 3. And then 10 minus 4, which is 6. And those two numbers did not hit in the next 7 days from the August 19th date. Okay, you're going to do plus 159. And you got the 554 from up here. Gonna 5 plus 1, which is 6. 5 plus 5, which is 10 or 0, and then 4 plus 9, which is 13 or 3. 603 did not hit, and then you had the minus 159 again. So you're going to do 5 minus 1, which is 4, 5 minus 5, which is 0, and then 14 minus 9, which is 5. That number did not hit. But in this example, you would subtract off minus 1. So 4 bring down, 5 bring down, and then 10 minus 1 was 9. And then 495 was a box hit on August 24th. All right, and just showing you the last two examples just so you can follow along if you're new, okay, or if you need a refresher. So the 936 you got from up here, and then again you're going to subtract off and add 159. So you have 9 plus 1, which is 0, 3 plus 5, which is 8, and then 6 plus 9, which is 15 or 5, and you're going to minus off 159. So 9 minus 1, which is 8, 13 minus 5, which is 8, and then 16 minus 9, which is 7. All right, and then another example here. So you have 532, which hit on August 26. You're going to mirror to 087, and then you're going to add 314 here, and then subtract off 314. I'm going to use the minus 314 first, since that number did not hit, okay? So you have 087 minus 314. You got 10 minus 3, which is 7. 8 minus 1, which is 7, and then 7 minus 4, which is 3. You're going to add 314 to 087, so you have 0 plus 3, which is 3, 8 plus 1, which is 9, and then 7 plus 4, which is 11 or 1. That number did not hit, but you subtract off 1 from the 1 there, bring down 39, and then you had a hit on September 1st with 093. One thing too, I just noticed, so you had 307 hit yesterday too, okay? So if they do something straightforward, California, then I would see hang on, let me think a minute. So 390, 370, 350. If 350 has not hit lately, I would keep an eye on that one. I don't know if it'll be an easy number basically, or if they're going to do something tricky. So keep an eye on that. And I would keep that 350 in mind for maybe 2 weeks to a month. Okay, back to the video here. Okay, so you got 391 from up here. Again, you're going to add 159 and minus 159. 3 minus, or not 3 minus, 3 plus 1 is 4. 9 plus 5 is 4 or 14, and then 1 plus 9 is 9 or not 9. 1 plus 9 is 0 or 10. You're going to also minus off that 159, so you have 3 minus 1, which is 2, 9 minus 5, which is 4, and then 11 minus 9, which is 2. So both of those numbers, the 440 and the 242, did not hit in the next 7 days from that date of August 26. You're going to also add 159 and again minus 159 from 773, which you had up here. 7 plus 1, which is 8. 7 plus 5, which is 12 or 2. 3 plus 9, which is 12 or 2. When you minus off 159, you have 7 minus 1, which is 6. 7 minus 5, which is 2, and then 13 minus 9, which is 4. And both of those numbers also did not hit in the next 7 days from the August 26th date. All right, you got a couple more examples here. So we have Monday, September 2nd, you had 864 hit. You're going to mirror that to 319. You're going to add 314 to both, or not both, 319, you're going to add 314 and then minus off 314. So you have 3 plus 3, which is 6, 1 plus 1, which is 2, and then 9 plus 4, which is 13, or 3. You're going to have minus 314, so that's 3 minus 3, which is 0, 1 minus 1, which is 0, and then 9 minus 4, which is 5. Those two numbers did not hit in the next 7 days from that September 2nd date. Okay, you're going to add 159 and minus off 159 from that 623. So 6 plus 1, which is 7, 2 plus 5, which is 7, and then 3 plus 9, which is 12 or 2. You're going to minus off 159, so 6 minus 1, which is 5. 12 minus 5, which is 7, and then 13 minus 9, which is 4, and then both of those numbers also did not hit in the next 7 days from September 2nd. Okay, and you're going to also add 159 and minus 159 from 005, which is up here. I'm going to start with the minus 159 since that one did not hit in the next 7 days. So you had 10 minus 1, which is 9. 10 minus 5, which is 5, and then 15 minus 9, which is 6. When you add the 159, you have 0 plus 1, which is 1, 0 plus 5, which is 5, and then 5 plus 9, which is 4 or 14. You're going to bring down that 1, 4. So when I wrote out the 4, 1 there, I did reverse them. So technically you would bring down the 1, so it would be 1, 4, so you would bring down the 1 here where the 4 is, that first 4. You're going to minus off 1, which is 4 here, and then you would bring down that 4. So technically that number should be 1, 4, 4. Okay, so not 441, which is technically the same thing, but I just wanted to point that out, okay? And that 441 did hit on September 9. All right, and then we got one more example here. So we got 996 from the mirror of 441. That was the number that hit on 9/9/2019. When you add that 314, you have 9 plus 3, which is 12 or 2, and 9 plus 1, which is 10 or 0, 6 plus 4, which is 10 or 0, and then you're going to minus off 314. So you have 9 minus 3, which is 6, 9 minus 1, which is 8, and then 6 minus 4, which is 2. Those two numbers did not hit in the next 7 days from September 9. So with that 200, you're also going to add 159 minus 159. So you have, and that was from up here. You're going to add 2 plus 1, which is 3. 0 plus 5, which is 5, and then 0 plus 9, which is 9. When you minus that, you're going to do 2 minus 1, which is 1, 10 minus 5, which is 5, and 10 minus 9, which is 1. Both of those numbers did not hit in the next 7 days from that September 9. Okay, again, I'm going to start with the minus 159 from that 682, which is up here. You had 6 minus 1, which is 5. 8 minus 5, which is 13, or not 13. 8 minus 5 is 3. And then you'll have 12 minus 9, which is 3. So 533 did not hit in the next 7 days from that September 9 date. And on this part, you're going to add 159. Again, 682 came from up here. 682 plus 159. You're going to have 6 plus 1, which is 7. 8 plus 1, which is 13, or 3. And then 2 plus 9, which is 11, or 1. So that's going to be 731. You're going to bring down that 73, and then 1 minus 1, which is 0. So you had a box hit on September 15th with that. And then on this part, I'm just going to be showing you the potential numbers in the next 7 days based on what I just covered, okay? So potential numbers in the next 7 days are going to be, it's based on that 276 that hit today. You mirror that to 721. And then from that, based on what I just covered, the numbers I got were 417, 566, 986, 976, 034, and 655. Keep in mind, California, sometimes what happens with these numbers is they get very, very close, but not always exact on how they're listed here. So you might have something like, let me think a minute, like 035, like what I already covered in the video, or, you know, a 134, 934, that type of thing. So keep that in mind. And then also remember, these videos, they are meant for you to also do your own calculations, okay? So after these 7 days are up, what you can do is you can do the calculations on your own to get your own sets, okay? So next Monday, I think it'll be the 23rd, when that day number hits, you would do the exact same thing that I did, but you would fill in the next Monday, so 9/23/2019 day number, okay? If that does get confusing, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and I'll walk you through it and let you know on how to do the process, basically, okay? Okay, California, that is it. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know in that comment section.